Let me introduce a new word. It's called integration. Oftentimes I work with high performing folk and I ask them, at some point in time in your life, you experience some deep, deep trauma and that fueled or harm and that fueled you to become the best at what you do now. For example, there are parts of me that are extremely and terribly neat because as a child, I grew up without many resources. And so at the very least, my clothes were gonna be cleaned and ironed. Because I knew I was gonna get talked about, as the brothers called, joned on and joked on. So that fueled me to be really hypersensitive about not only what I wear, but what it looks like. How pressed is it? How clean is it? How do I smell? That was born out of a sense of pain, trauma, and just how I grew up. So some of that, I had a friend of mine say, hey bro, why are you ironing your undershirt? Because I wanted to be smooth underneath my regular shirt. So when I talk to high performing EDs or professionals, I ask them, hey, good morning, how you doing? I ask them, what was the trauma that fueled you to your success? And what parts of that now do you need to let go of? In shadow work, we talk about this word integration, which I'm bringing in now. How do you integrate the shadow parts of you that are parts of you that helped and fueled you to your success? How do you say, wow, I developed this trait, this skill, this talent because it was a necessity born out of some sort of pain or trauma or harm? And how do we integrate those? How do you accept those? How do you embrace those? How do you identify and say, okay, that's who I am? Yet also, if it doesn't help, if it doesn't push you, I saw this clip the other day, and Jay-Z was talking about a Rakim rhyme. So constant elevation causes expansion. So if you're not identifying the things in your life that cause you to elevate and expand, let it go. At the same time, these are parts of you. Embrace them, love them, send them off with a hug and a kiss if need be. Integration. It's how our shadow sides and our conscious side harmonize. So how are you embracing your shadow side? All right, it's time. Stay curious.